Lauryn Pumpkin Efird calls being a single mom amid divorce a little bit of an adjustment, kinda hard. Lauryn Pumpkin Efird is opening up like never before about the emotional struggles she has been facing after her split from Josh Efird. The reality TV star, who fans have watched grow up in front of the cameras for years, is now entering one of the most difficult chapters of her life, learning how to navigate motherhood on her own while also dealing with the pressure of public attention. And according to Pumpkin herself, being a single mom has been a little bit of an adjustment, admitting that at times it has been kinda hard. For longtime fans of the Shannon family, this revelation comes as another shocking twist in a year already filled with emotional drama, relationship rumors, and family tension. Pumpkin and Josh were once seen as one of the strongest couples in the family. Through years of financial struggles, raising children, and surviving reality television fame, many viewers believed the two would always stay together. But now, their relationship has officially fallen apart, and Pumpkin is speaking honestly about what life really looks like behind the scenes. During a recent conversation, Pumpkin revealed that the hardest part of this new chapter is not necessarily being alone, it is balancing everything while trying to remain emotionally strong for her children. She explained that suddenly carrying the responsibility of parenting without the daily support she once had has changed nearly every part of her routine. The reality star shared that there are moments when she feels overwhelmed trying to handle work, home responsibilities, and motherhood all at once. Even simple things like organizing schedules, helping the kids, and keeping up with everyday tasks have become emotionally exhausting. Pumpkin admitted that while she always considered herself a strong person, this situation has tested her mentally in ways she never expected. Fans quickly reacted online after hearing her emotional comments. Many viewers who have followed Pumpkin since her teenage years expressed sympathy, saying they could hear genuine exhaustion in her voice. Others praised her for being honest about the reality of single parenting instead of pretending everything is perfect for social media. For years, Pumpkin carried the image of being the responsible one in the family. While the Shannon family often faced public scandals and controversy, many fans believed Pumpkin became the stable figure holding everything together. She stepped up not only for herself but also for her younger sister, Alana Thompson, during difficult family situations involving Mama June Shannon. Because of that history, many fans now feel especially emotional seeing Pumpkin admit that she is struggling. Online comments poured in from supporters saying that even strong people eventually become exhausted when carrying too much pressure for too long. Some fans also pointed out that Pumpkin became a mother at a young age and spent most of her adult life focused on family responsibilities. Unlike many people her age who were still figuring out their own lives, Pumpkin was already raising children and helping support an entire household while filming reality television. Now, with her marriage ending, people believe she may finally be feeling the emotional weight of years of nonstop responsibility. At the same time, others believe the divorce may have been building quietly behind the scenes for a long time. While Pumpkin and Josh often appeared playful and supportive together on television, rumors about tension in their marriage had circulated online for months before the breakup became public. Viewers began noticing subtle changes in the couple's social media behavior. Fans claimed the two stopped appearing together as often, their online interactions became less frequent, and there seemed to be emotional distance between them. Eventually, reports surrounding their separation exploded online, turning their private struggles into public conversation almost overnight. Now, Pumpkin is trying to move forward while the entire internet watches her every step. According to sources close to the family, one of the biggest challenges for Pumpkin has been adjusting emotionally after spending years building a life with Josh. No matter how difficult relationships become, ending a long-term marriage is never easy, especially when children are involved. Pumpkin reportedly wanted to keep life as stable as possible for the kids despite everything happening around them. During her emotional comments, Pumpkin hinted that some days feel heavier than others. She explained that there are moments when she questions herself and wonders whether she is handling everything correctly. But despite the struggles, she says her children remain her biggest motivation to keep pushing forward. That statement deeply connected with many viewers online. Single mothers flooded social media with supportive comments, sharing their own experiences about how emotionally draining parenting alone can become. Some fans said Pumpkin's honesty made them feel understood because many people silently struggle with the same pressures every day. Others praised Pumpkin for refusing to present a fake image online. In a world where many reality stars only post glamorous moments, supporters appreciated hearing someone admit that life after divorce can feel messy, stressful, and emotionally painful. Still, the public attention surrounding Pumpkin's personal life continues growing more intense. Ever since news of the divorce became public, every new interview, social media post, and family interaction has sparked massive discussions online. Some viewers continue speculating about what truly caused the marriage to end, while others believe fans should respect Pumpkin's privacy during such a difficult time. Meanwhile, rumors and controversy surrounding the Shannon family have only added more pressure to the situation. Critics argue that living life in the spotlight makes healing from personal struggles nearly impossible because every emotional moment becomes entertainment for the public. Even so, Pumpkin appears determined to continue moving forward one day at a time. Sources say she has been focusing heavily on her children, work commitments, and maintaining stability inside the household despite all the emotional chaos happening around her. Friends close to the reality star reportedly believe she is trying her best to stay strong even during moments when she feels emotionally drained. And while Pumpkin admits this adjustment period has been difficult, many fans believe her openness could actually inspire other single parents going through similar situations. By speaking honestly about the emotional realities of divorce and parenting, she is showing a side of herself viewers rarely get to see on television. But as Pumpkin continues rebuilding her life after the breakup, fans are also beginning to wonder what her future relationship with Josh will look like moving forward. Can the former couple successfully co-parent peacefully after everything that has happened? Or will lingering tension create even more drama inside the already complicated Shannon family dynamic? And perhaps the biggest question of all, is Pumpkin truly healing emotionally, or is she simply trying to stay strong while silently struggling behind closed doors? Because if recent events have proven anything, it is that this family's story is far from over. Part 2. As Lauryn Pumpkin Efird continues adjusting to life after her separation from Josh Efird, new details are beginning to emerge about just how emotionally difficult this transition has truly been behind the scenes. While Pumpkin has remained relatively calm publicly, sources close to the family say the reality star has been carrying enormous stress privately as she tries to protect her children from the chaos surrounding the divorce. According to insiders, one of the biggest emotional struggles for Pumpkin has been the sudden loneliness that came after years of building a routine with Josh. For so long, the two operated as partners, raising children together, managing responsibilities together, and facing the pressures of reality television fame side by side. Now, Pumpkin reportedly finds herself handling many of those same responsibilities alone, and some days have been harder than she expected. Fans first started noticing changes in Pumpkin's emotional behavior during recent public appearances and social media live streams. Viewers claimed she looked more exhausted than usual and seemed emotionally drained at times. Although Pumpkin still joked around with fans occasionally, many people noticed moments where she appeared quieter and more serious than the energetic personality audiences were used to seeing. Some supporters believe the emotional toll comes from trying to stay strong constantly without giving herself time to fully process the breakup emotionally. One fan commented online that Pumpkin has spent so many years taking care of everybody else that she may not even know how to prioritize herself anymore. That observation quickly gained attention because many longtime viewers agree that Pumpkin has often carried adult-level responsibilities since she was very young. Even during her teenage years, she became one of the most dependable members of the family, especially during difficult periods involving Mama June Shannon and the family's public controversies. Over time, many fans started seeing Pumpkin as the emotional backbone of the family. She helped care for her younger sister Alana Thompson, managed motherhood at a young age, balanced relationships, and dealt with nonstop public attention, all while cameras continued filming nearly every emotional moment of her life. Now, people are beginning to realize that even the strongest person can eventually become emotionally overwhelmed. During a recent conversation, Pumpkin admitted that one of the strangest parts of becoming a single mom is learning how different everyday life suddenly feels. She explained that there are moments when the silence inside the house feels unfamiliar. Small routines that once involved teamwork now fall completely on her shoulders. According to Pumpkin, bedtime routines, meal planning, transporting the kids, and even simple parenting decisions feel different now that she is making many choices independently. She admitted there are days where exhaustion hits her emotionally before the day is even over. But despite the challenges, Pumpkin says her children remain her top priority. Friends close to the reality star claim she has been making a major effort to create stability for the kids despite the emotional tension surrounding the divorce. Sources say Pumpkin wants to avoid exposing her children to unnecessary drama and is trying to keep life as normal as possible for them during this transition. However, maintaining that stability has reportedly not been easy. The public attention surrounding the breakup continues growing every week, especially online where fans constantly analyze the family's social media activity. Every post, unfollow, livestream, or cryptic comment immediately becomes a topic of speculation across fan pages and gossip channels. Some fans believe the pressure of public scrutiny may actually be making Pumpkin's healing process even more difficult. Unlike private couples who can quietly separate and rebuild their lives away from attention, Pumpkin's personal struggles continue playing out in front of millions of viewers. And unfortunately for Pumpkin, rumors surrounding her personal life have only become more intense recently. As discussions about her divorce spread online, internet speculation exploded regarding possible relationship drama behind the scenes. Fans began debating whether there were trust issues, emotional distance, or hidden conflicts long before the separation became public knowledge. While Pumpkin has avoided revealing too many private details directly, online discussions have continued nonstop. Some viewers blame the pressure of reality television for damaging the relationship over time. Others believe years of stress, financial responsibilities, and family drama slowly created cracks inside the marriage. Still, many supporters argue that assigning blame misses the bigger picture entirely. According to those fans, the real focus should be on the emotional reality Pumpkin is facing now, trying to rebuild her life while carrying the responsibilities of motherhood under intense public pressure. One emotional moment that especially connected with viewers came when Pumpkin admitted that some nights feel mentally exhausting after the children finally go to sleep. She hinted that once the house becomes quiet, reality starts hitting harder emotionally. That confession resonated deeply online because many single parents said they understood exactly what she meant. Several fans shared stories about how loneliness often feels strongest late at night after spending the entire day focused on responsibilities and survival. Social media quickly filled with messages encouraging Pumpkin to give herself grace during the adjustment process. Supporters reminded her that healing after a divorce does not happen overnight and that emotional recovery often takes far longer than people expect. At the same time, critics continue questioning whether the family's reality television lifestyle contributed to the collapse of the marriage. Some believe constant filming, public criticism, and nonstop internet drama create unhealthy pressure on relationships over time. Others argue that Pumpkin and Josh simply grew apart after years together. Regardless of the reason, many viewers agree on one thing: the emotional impact on Pumpkin appears very real. Sources close to the family claim there are still moments of tension between Pumpkin and Josh as they navigate co-parenting responsibilities and communication after the breakup. While both reportedly want what is best for their children, adjusting emotionally after a long-term relationship has not been simple for either side. Fans are also paying close attention to how other members of the Shannon family are responding to the situation. Some viewers believe certain family relationships have become strained behind the scenes due to disagreements, loyalty conflicts, and outside opinions surrounding the divorce. And as more rumors continue surfacing online, the emotional pressure surrounding Pumpkin only seems to increase. Still, despite everything happening around her, Pumpkin appears determined not to let the situation completely break her spirit. Friends reportedly describe her as emotionally exhausted at times but still fiercely protective of her children and committed to moving forward. But while Pumpkin focuses on surviving this painful adjustment period, fans are now starting to wonder about another major question: is she truly ready to remain single and focus only on healing, or could a surprising new relationship already be changing everything behind the scenes? Because according to growing online rumors, Pumpkin's love life may already be taking another unexpected turn. As Lauryn Pumpkin Efird continues navigating the emotional aftermath of her divorce, new rumors about her personal life are creating even more controversy online. What started as public sympathy for a struggling single mother has now turned into nonstop internet discussion, with fans questioning whether Pumpkin may already be moving on emotionally faster than anyone expected. Over the past few weeks, speculation surrounding Pumpkin's love life has exploded across social media. Fans began noticing subtle clues in live streams, online interactions, and comments from people connected to the Shannon family. Before long, rumors started spreading that Pumpkin may already be involved in a new relationship despite her recent separation from Josh Efird. The situation immediately divided viewers. Some supporters argued that Pumpkin has every right to move forward with her life however she chooses. According to those fans, relationships ending does not mean someone must remain emotionally stuck forever. Many people online defended Pumpkin by saying nobody truly understands how long problems may have existed inside the marriage before the public learned about the divorce. Others, however, felt the timing seemed shocking considering how recently the breakup became public. Critics questioned whether enough time had passed for emotional healing, especially while both Pumpkin and Josh are still adjusting to co-parenting and major life changes. But regardless of public opinion, one thing became clear very quickly: Pumpkin's private life was once again becoming internet entertainment. Fans began analyzing nearly every social media move connected to the reality star. Some viewers claimed Pumpkin appeared happier recently during live streams, while others believed she looked emotionally conflicted underneath the smiles. Internet gossip pages fueled the speculation even more by reposting clips, screenshots, and theories about who Pumpkin may or may not be spending time with behind the scenes. The growing rumors eventually became impossible for fans to ignore. What shocked many viewers most was how quickly the public conversation shifted away from Pumpkin's emotional struggles as a single mother and turned toward debates about her personal choices. Some supporters expressed frustration online, arguing that women are often judged unfairly after divorces no matter what decisions they make. If Pumpkin appears sad, people criticize her for struggling emotionally. If she appears happy, people accuse her of moving on too quickly. That double standard became a major topic among fans defending the reality star online. At the same time, sources close to the family reportedly claim Pumpkin is still emotionally overwhelmed despite trying to maintain a strong public image. According to insiders, there are moments when she feels mentally exhausted balancing motherhood, public scrutiny, and personal healing all at once. Friends allegedly say Pumpkin has been trying to focus on creating peace inside her home environment for the sake of the children. However, the non-stop online attention surrounding her personal life has made that difficult. And unfortunately, the pressure only intensified once discussions involving Josh Efird started resurfacing online again. Some fans began revisiting old clips from previous seasons of the family's reality show, searching for possible signs that the marriage had been struggling long before the breakup announcement. Viewers pointed to moments where Pumpkin and Josh appeared emotionally distant, frustrated, or exhausted from